Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to Älvan with Älvan. And today I am going to read for you part 5 of Gabriella and the Mistress of the Forest. The present. I have been walking for a while when I suddenly realized that the sun has risen. Some years ago, I would have marveled at the spectacular sunrise, painting the entire sky in a red glow. But not today. Not now. Confused, I look around. I have walked far and no longer find myself in town. I am at the edge of the forest. The last time I was here, there was no sign of life. It was winter, cold and snow-covered. But today the bushes are budding and the birds are singing as if to announce that it is indeed morning. It was here in the forest that I buried Iris. Perhaps buried isn't the right word to use. There was nobody to bury. She disappeared as she had done before, but this time not with a smile. She vanished as her agonizing screams filled the world around us. I held her convulsing body in my arms, trying to help her, but it was too late. The past. Her name is Iris. She is a forest spirit, a mistress of the forest. She has told me how, as a young being, she roamed the forest and curiously explored it. When she talks about that time, I can feel her love for it and all the life that existed there. But when she looks back, tears fills her eyes, and I try to comfort her as much as I can, holding her close. The forest she presided over is no longer a forest. It has been reduced to a park, and what was once a large, magnificent forest teeming with life has now dwindled to almost nothing. There are no wild animals left, only a few birds and a lone squirrel. She doesn't like to talk much about how things are now, but I can tell it's not good. She says she doesn't have much energy anymore, but tries to insist that everything is okay and that it will all work out. So we avoid talking about it and live in our little world happily together. She has promised that I won't run into more unconscious men in the park, and she has kept her promise. She says I am all she needs, and it makes me happy. She cannot leave the park, she is bound by her trees, so instead I visit her as often as I can. The small clearing that I cherish so much, almost as much as the woman who created it, is our secret, and I haven't told anyone about it. When we spend our time together, happy in our own little world, where the only thing that exists are her and me. I love her. I didn't think it was possible to love someone as much as I love her, but with each passing day I can feel my feelings for her growing stronger. We have known each other for almost 4 months now, but it feels like I have known her for much longer. If I could, I would spend all my waking hours with her, but I also need to earn money. My human life needs to function as it should, and I have to take care of it, which Iris reminds me of often. She doesn't have the same needs as I do, so she insists that we take care of my human life, as she calls it, together. Right now, I am at work. It's an okay job with good hours and nice working conditions. But I find it hard to focus on my tasks and count down the minutes until I can finish for the day and head to Iris. Alongside me, I can hear my colleagues gossiping. "You know that park," says one, continuing. "The park where so many men went to exercise and returned from as if they had lost their desire for life." "Yes, I remember," replies the other. There were several police investigations there, but no one could figure out what was causing it. And the poor men and their families, the men were completely changed when they came back. The first person nods and responds, exactly. And after that it was said that it was best to avoid the park just to be safe. But you know what they're doing now? Since no one wanted to use it anymore and everyone was afraid of it, they've now decided to tear it down today and build houses instead. Well, that's good, replies the other. No one dared to use it anyway. I feel the blood draining from my face. I stand up and start running. I run towards the park. I run towards Iris. And that was it. That was part 5 of Gabriella and the Mistress of the Forest. Bye 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 everyone!